Hi, good evening, all. This is SK. Uh, as we discussed that, like I will be sharing monthly, weekly, and daily chart overview so that we can prepare for Monday and next month. Tomorrow trading can be a very important trading day for us. For as we're gonna form the monthly candle, and there are chances that like either we can have breakout failed, or we can have a successful breakout out of the trading range. So like there's few things which are very important to understand as of now. I'm gonna discuss over that thing with you. Let's see what's going on with the monthly chart. On the monthly chart, if you see, this is the trend line, which we have not tested as of now, and this is the support which we have, which we have made from past almost a year and a half. So let's focus on only on this area, which is uh, 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 which is the most important as of now. So this is the support which we have from here. We tested here once, we tested it twice, and from here we bounced. Like we saw these kind of two tails. We saw tail here, we saw tail here. After the tail, if we have a bull bar, like we go up. We saw the tail here. We saw a indecision kind of a candle, where, or you can say inside candle, like, and we saw the bounce. So as of now, the most important time, is Monday. The most important trading day for the month would be Monday, when the monthly candle will be formed. So right now, the low of the candle is about 19, 19 about 1927ish. Like on our uh, uh, extended hour data. So for me, right now, we should not close a bear bar. We have to close a bull bar. And from the bull bar, we can go in a trading range on a side, and we can test this trend line which we are having, which we have from way back, this trend line. We can have a trading range here, and we can test this. If we can test it here, this will be tested soon. Like maybe before we take the high here, we might test this trend line, but doesn't mean we have to go way down, way below to test this. We can get a trading range here, and we can test it. But as I mentioned on my Twitter account as well, that I'm going to be bullish for next month. Like as we are closing on the high, again, it's not bullish for next month doesn't mean that we are in a bull trend and we're going to take this high and all that. When this month ended, this tail here, you might be bullish. When this month ended, you were bullish. Bullish doesn't mean that this kind of a price action we will be looking at. This kind of a tail, in between candle, and we saw bullishness. So most important over here is, that we need to understand that the monthly candle formation will give monthly bulls or bears a position taking chance. Like right now, if we close on the high here, the monthly bull guys will come inside about 1970ish, and they will try to take the high of this candle, which is 2039. So our target is somewhere, like from the weekly chart. Let me draw a weekly here. I mean, if you see weekly here, like on a weekly, on an extended data, like we can see that, we break out from the trading range, which is this trading range, where we were trying to break out. We did the breakout yesterday, before yesterday, which was Thursday, and on Friday we saw the pullback, but the pullback is below our January high, and it's above our February high. So right now on Monday morning, we can see either, if we took the low, which is 1940s, like we can poke through it and we can start bouncing back. If we didn't do that, then we can see these two lines, which the target area would be 1922 and 1915ish. We have to come back and test here, because then the bears will try to make a dodgy candle, or they will make an indecision candle, or they will make sure that, the candle formation is well defined enough that, like we are going for the next leg down, and we test this trading range, this trend line. So that trend line can be tested again through this trading range price action, where we can, we can stay above this trend line, and we can go through the trading range, and while trading we test this trend line. Let's look at the daily here. In daily chart, if you guys see, like we have completed the W bottom. With the W bottom, this day was the breakout, and we have seen a breakout failed. But remember, like when you're in a bottom, sometimes the breakout seems it's failing, but the next day bulls came back in and we go for the next leg up. But as of now, like this candle, if tomorrow we close below 1940ish, which is this line here, and then the other line is 1932ish, these are the two targets, and then we can see a low of 1921 and we can see the low of 1914. So right now, the odds are that the breakout has failed. But remember, we were in a trading range. We tried once. Unless and until we are not below 1886, it's not going to be a bear leg down. Like I'm still thinking that we can test 19, 20, 19, 19ish, and then we can go for the next leg up. I'm still bullish. Like in a bigger picture for next month, I'm still bullish, but we might see a pullback on Monday. Monday will be a great day. It's going to be a decision making day, either bulls or bears in a monthly candle, as we will be forming our monthly candle. So how I will be taking my decision, like I'm going to be very neutral. Like I'm going to draw my trend lines, and like which I'll share to you with the next video. We're gonna have our trend lines, and with the trend lines we will see that are we near the support, which is this before the market open, are we near the high, are this is resistance, or we are above our resistance, or if we are below our support. So like we need to before we make our mindset, like we need to see the extended time, which gonna market gonna start trading 637ish, and we need to see what happens overnight. And tomorrow morning, as I told you guys, I'm gonna do a early morning video where we're gonna see our trend lines and all that. All trend lines, most of my trend lines and targets are seen from 4-hour chart, which is this. From 4-hour chart, if you see, like we almost failed from this target, which I didn't share it with you guys, but this was the next target. Like I had drawn trend lines and everything. So right now, like for me, the 4-hour chart is the most important chart, and like I will be drawing my trend lines tomorrow morning and sharing with you guys. As of now, very neutral. I have taken some bull positions, but they are very they are great blue chip companies, like Bank of America, Wells Fargo. Like even if I see some kind of a pullback, I know overall we are going up. We are going higher, and as I mentioned in my Twitter account as well, that these positions I have taken, not assuming to gain something in a month or in a week. I'm okay to hold for a couple of months as well. Like overall we will be seeing a bounce. I'm still bullish unless and until we do not take these supports, which is February high and kind of 1935ish, 1940ish. If we do not take that in our extended hour, I'll see you tomorrow morning with the video. Like where we're gonna have our trend lines and targets drawn. In the next video, I'm gonna share with you guys, like how we can trade options and make a lot of money while having very minimum funds and day trading the options in S&P. Good luck, everybody. Bye bye.